In the early 2000s, when Kenya's entertainment scene was saturated with secular music and nightclub culture, a new movement emerged, one that would forever change the face of gospel entertainment. This was System Unit, a creative powerhouse formed by three passionate young men, DJ Mo, DJ Sadique, and Sammy Dee. Their vision was simple, yet bold, to make gospel music cool again. System Unit was not just a crew, it was a cultural movement. They brought gospel beats to the club scene, transforming how young people worshipped, danced, and expressed faith. From saved dance parties to campus tours, System Unit became the heartbeat of urban gospel. They gave birth to Kenya's Holy Swag generation, where Christians could dance, rap, and party, all in the name of Jesus. But as fame, money, and influence grew, something deeper began to break behind the pulpit of success. System Unit was founded in 2009 when DJ Mo, who is also known as Sammy Moriah, and Sammy Dee, both passionate about youth ministry, realized the church wasn't connecting with young people anymore. They saw a generation slipping away into secularism. Together, they decided to use entertainment as a tool for evangelism. Their mission was to bring the gospel to the streets.
You know, when we were starting, most parents never believed in this. If I tell you this is what I do 24 hours, you can't believe that I'm where I am because of this call.
The System Unit was a group that initially formed by Kenyan gospel music DJs. This was DJ Mo and DJ Sadique, who later parted to form his own gospel unit, Genius Entertainment, and MC Alemba, who is currently abroad. The group later saw the joining of different artists like Jimmy Gate, DK Kwenye Beat, Danko, one of Wanono family members, in Nashville. The group released a track named System, which got huge airplay in the Kenyan airwaves. The group had many Kenyan artists signed to it. After MC Alemba traveled abroad, MC Jugush became its official hype master. The group had helped nurture upcoming artists like Bahati, Hope Kid, Mr. Seed, Willie Paul, among many others. These artists, Bahati, Mr. Seed, Willie Paul, are all established artists now, though they shifted their goals away from doing gospel music. The unit also composed of non-music producers, presenters, and social media bigwigs like Rex Chandela. System Unit started hosting concerts that felt like secular raves, flashing lights, DJs, rappers, and dancers, but with clean lyrics and powerful messages. It was revolutionary. Events like Tropicana, crossover charts, and saved dance party pulled thousands of youths. Soon, System Unit became a household name. DJ Mo became a star on TV's Crossover 101.
Today on Crossover, we are live from Uganda, bringing you the streets of Kampala. So, Manze, there are so many things. We came with artists, and we're going to be telling you why we are live.
While Sammy Dee emerged as one of the most sought-after music video directors in Kenya. Their collaboration birthed iconic gospel music videos for artists like Sadique, Willie Paul, Bahati, and Hope Kid, defining entire generation's sound. Between the year 2012 and 2016, System Unit reigned supreme. They dominated award shows, headlined concerts, and were the faces of the new Kenyan gospel wave. Their brand represented faith, fashion, and fun. For the first time, Christianity looked cool.
Ni caption. Anyone who has two shirts should share with the one who has none. Luke 3:11.
Inapelekana aje na picha.
DJ Mo.
Inapelekana aje na picha. Hebrews women are not like Egyptian women. They are vigorous and give birth before the vigorous time.
Like seriously, Mo.
They created stars, DJ Sadique, Hope Kid, Sadique, DK Kwenye Beat, and Willie Paul. All had some affiliation with the crew. The events were sponsored by big brands like Safaricom and Coca-Cola, who saw value in the youth movement they had built. DJ Mo was always voted as the best gospel DJ in the major award ceremonies in Kenya. DJ Sadique was once voted when he was a member of the Sound. In the previous award ceremonies, we had people complaining that the awards were biased and only artists or DJs aligned to the unit were awarded. After DJ Mo bagged the DJ of the Year award in the previous ceremony, there was a lot of discontentment from various distinguished personalities. If we are to judge from reaction from social media, many Kenyans were always dissatisfied with the results despite the fact that they were the voters. Also, DJs from the unit were the main officials DJs. During corporate events, members from the unit were the main entertainers. Even in secular gigs, there were usually 2 decks, one for the secular DJ and the other one for the system unit. This was always the trend for most events, including major political campaigns. The unit literally determined which gospel artists shall perform. This forced many artists to befriend or join the unit to get a chance to showcase their talent. Some churches, preachers, were good friends with the unit. Such churches were majorly found in the city, where the Sound performs in their major events such as Keshas and youth events. Examples of such churches included JCC, headed by the Cunas, Mavuno, which attracted a lot of youthful congregants. At Mavuno, the Sound majorly plays in its Teen Connect, which attracted a lot of youths. Other churches, which were good friends to the unit, were NPC Church and Baptist churches, especially the one in Parklands, Nairobi. Behind the lights, System Unit was a brotherhood, a family bonded by faith and music. But as the gospel industry became more commercial, competition crept in. Fame began to overshadow fellowship. What started as a ministry slowly turned into a business empire, and with it came ego, power struggle, and controversies. Success brought money, and money brought mistrust. System Unit began facing internal differences over leadership, direction, and personal branding. DJ Mo, who had become a celebrity through Crossover 101, was now balancing TV fame, endorsements, and church life. Sammy Dee, on the other hand, was making waves as a music video director. His visual creativity was unmatched. Was System Unit a gospel cartel?
Watu wanasema industry sometime back ilikuwa na cartels.
Ilikuwa na cartels.
Na I'm talking about the gospel industry.
Okay.
Which pia unachekia sana feel hiyo ndio vitu zililid gospel music ikadrop. What's your opinion on that?
So ukisema cartels unamaanisha that kulikuwa na groups
zimeformiwa
za DJs.
Za DJs. Sasa msanii akikuwa represented na hii group ndio market atacheza ama ndio ataitwa certain gig. But asipokuwa muziki yake hakuna maana.
So by kusema hizi cartel unamaanisha watu kama System Unit. Tutaje majina.
This question arose after various established gospel artists claimed that the unit failed to play their new songs just because they were no longer signed to the unit or not friends of the unit. Remember that the unit literally controlled what Kenyans will listen to because they own most of the celebrated shows in the Kenyan media. The most famous claim was made by Ekodida, who was once a good friend of the unit's CEO, DJ Mo. When Ekodida was a good friend to the unit, his songs received good airplay. We do not know what transpired between the two later, and his new songs were never played. For an upcoming artist, you had to be linked to the unit, one way or the other, for your music to be recognized. That is per the rumors that we all heard.
Kuna watu musicians bado mlikuwa mnaimba nao, ndio bado tunawaona, tunawasikia hawajanyamaza, music yao ina play and stuff. So is it that kuna watu wako chosen music yao itakuwa played na kuna watu wamekuwa sasa hawa wanekwa chini ya maji na soreo tunasahau?
Unafikiriaje?
Siko kwa hiyo industry, so I think it comes best from you because umekuwa hapo, and honestly hata ukiuliza fans what I'm sure watazusha, where is this guy you loved, I must tell you. Amen. You loved by those guys outside there. Amen. So that means tunatulia kidogo, time passes na tujasikia ngoma. I trust you me, maswali zinakuwa hivi.
Okay, me personally naweza sema hivi, kwanza nasema big up to KTS, unajua
Thank you.
Yani nyinyi mnacheza ngoma, hamtaki kujua. I think shida kubwa iko ni watu wanafikiria, watu wamekuwa so into selfishness. Unajua mtu anafikiria if nitacheza ngoma yako utakuwa mbigi sana kuniliko. Tunasahau regardless of how fast na run, kama star run kwa lane yangu nitakuwa disqualified kwa race. Nikubali tu nike kwa lane yangu, mimi ni DJ, nikubali tu, acha mimi ni play the best, nikuwe the best DJ ever. Unajua wewe kama ni msanii wewe imba, kama ule ni MC wewe kwa MC. Nisijaribu kungana na wewe na feel kama fame yako inakaenda sana. Unajua that Julius Yego anasikilia rudisha wivu.
Soon, critics claimed that System Unit had lost its original purpose. The gospel party was now more about fame than faith. Church leaders began questioning their content, the dance styles, fashion, and flashy lifestyles that seemed to blur the line between sacred and secular. Fans started calling them fake gospel artists. But what truly shook the group was not external criticism, it was what was happening inside. By 2017, cracks became public. Rumors spread that DJ Mo and Sammy Dee had fallen out. Sammy Dee accused Mo of mismanagement and lack of transparency in their shared projects. There were whispers that DJ Mo was focusing more on personal fame than the System Unit brand. Eventually, Sammy Dee branched out and fully into directing under True D Pictures, while DJ Mo continued pushing System Unit solo. Their brotherhood was gone. The unity that had fueled their ministry collapsed quietly. No official breakup statement, no press conference, just silence. Fans noticed that events under the System Unit banner were fewer. New projects stopped. Collaborations froze. It was the beginning of the end. Then came the scandals. In the year 2020, DJ Mo faced public controversy after personal allegations involving infidelity surfaced online. The story dominated blogs, overshadowing his gospel career. Though he apologized publicly alongside his wife Sadique, the damage was done. Sponsors withdrew and fans lost trust.
And this is what Mo had to say. This is my wife, Sadique born. Nothing will change till I die. The mouth of my children, the foundation of my family. There is so much I can say. I will not run or hide. We have had our ups and downs, while reprehensible. The human needs beyond the battle, and I don't think there can be a better moment to say I'm sorry and I love you. God chose me for you. I know I drive you crazy sometimes, but you know nothing good comes without its share of problems. Through the ups and downs, we have been together. You know I never back down from a challenge. This is no exception. I am blessed to call you my queen, no matter how big the distraction seems. Together forever, baby. Let the world know you are my one and the only. You complete me. Happy 7th anniversary.
Was the System Unit a gospel cartel? Well, I shall leave that to you for your own judgment. As we have seen from our story, the unit literally controlled everything as far as gospel music in Kenya was concerned. We should also remember that gospel music should all be about service to God and should not be done for money and fame. You should also put to note that the gospel ministers have bills to pay, stomachs to feed, and need money for clothing among other needs to meet. We should also recall that some already established artists like the Dion, Rafton, and Rington did not belong to the unit, although their presence in the unit activities was greatly felt. At the same time, the entire gospel industry was under fire for hypocrisy. Artists were accused of immorality, greed, and secret secular lifestyles. System Unit, once the symbol of gospel purity, became part of that criticism. Without a strong brand identity or clear leadership, System Unit's name faded away from their big stages. The ministry that once united thousands of youth was reduced to memories and throwback clips on YouTube. After the collapse, each member took a different path. DJ Mo focused on personal rebranding, becoming a family man, motivational speaker, and online influencer. Together with his wife Size 8, they launched digital shows and church programs. Sammy Dee, on the other hand, became one of the most respected video directors, shooting for both gospel and secular artists. His craft won him international recognition, proving his creative power went far beyond the system unit. Size 8, once part of the system unit ministry, evolved into a gospel preacher focusing on spiritual mentorship and motherhood. Each of them succeeded individually, but the group that united them never returned. System unit's fall mirrored the collapse of Kenya's gospel entertainment industry. After 2018, the gospel scene lost its direction. Stars who once filled stadiums disappeared, churches stopped supporting concerts, young fans shifted to secular trends like gengeton and amapiano. The moral voice of gospel faded under scandals and mistrust. System unit had once been the hope of a generation, proved that Christianity could strive in entertainment, but when fame replaced faith, everything fell apart. Despite the downfall, System Unit legacy is undeniable. They were the first to blend gospel, dance, and urban culture in a way that appealed to millions. They mentored artists who later became national icons. They redefined Christian entertainment, proving that you can worship and still have fun. Today, even though the name System Unit rarely appears in the headlines, their impact still lives on in Kenya's gospel DNA. Every gospel DJ, music director, and Christian youth group that uses art to inspire owes something to the System Unit. The rise and fall of System Unit is a mirror of life in the entertainment industry, how purpose can be lost when success takes over. They remind us that unity, accountability, and humility must stand above fame. System Unit's story is not a tragedy, but a transformation, a reminder that God's work continues even when human structure crumbles. As the beat of System Unit's saved party fades into history, Kenya remembers them not for their fall, but for their fire. They brought energy, joy, and salvation to the youth at a time when the church felt distant. Even though the group no longer exists, their legacy remains in every gospel song played, in every youth concert, and in every artist who dares to mix faith with art. This was the story of System Unit, a brotherhood that changed Kenya's gospel scene forever. From holy parties to broken partnership, from fame to faith, their journey reminds us that purpose without unity is a short-lived victory. What do you think caused their downfall? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep Kenyan stories.
Wanasema mmechoka.